I will not give up the flowers in my heart just because the world is a hard place. The world is only hard. The world is only a hard place because it needs more flower-hearted people. Nikita Gill, OMG, thank you so much for that quote. Shout out to you. You're definitely a real one. Collective, if you clicked on this message, it's because God is using you despite living in this hateful world, right? You still chose peace and love, right? You decided that you're going to choose to keep a light heart. You're not going to allow your heart to be hardened, right? You still kept the faith in the Most High God. You still have this love and loyalty to the Most High God, despite the things that you've experienced, despite the trauma, the pain in this hateful world that we live in, right? It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to be hardened by this world. It's so easy to become bitter because we know this world is a hateful place and people just don't want to see you thrive. We know that the evil in this world loves chaos and loves to see people down and out, right? They thrive off of that. But because you decided to keep a light heart and remain open, an open channel of love, God is using you to show other people this can be done. God is using you to show people that God is still real. God is still here. God is still working, right? You've been put through so many tests and trials, and you've been initiated so many times, collective. Like the last few years of your life have been a living hell. You know what I'm saying? And you did not really understand what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You were just trying to survive and make it out alive. You know what I'm saying? And through all of those obstacles and trials and tribulations, you still remain faithful. You still never gave up on the Most High God. You knew that despite what I am going through, this is only temporary. Collective, that is how much faith you have in the Most High. The devil tempted you so many times. The devil set you up and plotted on you to fail so many times. God even tested your loyalty to him so many times. Like within these past couple of years, oh yeah, you've been through a lot, collective. Like what you went through, it should have broke you. What you went through, it should have made you bitter. What you went through, you should be out here being a savage, hurting people with no heart, being heartless. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff you've been through. That's the type of backstabs and betrayals you've experienced. That's the humiliation you went through. That is the hurt and trauma that you've been experiencing. It's ridiculous, collective. And like, you are inspiring so many people more than you know because of how strong you are and how faithful you are. You are really showing people that God is real. Because there's no way that you went through all of this and you still are coming out happy. You're still coming out bubbly and joyous. And you actually look even better. And you got even more attractive. And you got even more stronger. And you got even more confident. It's not adding up to a lot of people, right? Like, it's really not adding up, collective. Like, you are literally mind-effing a lot of people. They don't understand how you could have went through the fire and came out untouched, came out even more refined than you were before you walked through the fire, right? It's not making sense. You are opening the eyes of many people that miracles are real. God is real. The Most High Creator is real. He did not go anywhere. You are a walking living example, collective. I don't think you understand how powerful that is. When you are expected to be a certain way based off of what you went through, like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? People, that is a proven track record, collective. You start out as a young kid. You have all of this joy and happiness. But then as you get introduced to society, the system drains you of your energy. And literally put your light out immediately. If you have toxic family, like if you grew up in a toxic household, oh, your light got put out real fast. And then you go through society bitter, mad, upset, going through more trauma, and you're just spewing out even more darkness. That is the plan of the enemy. And then some people, they might have not gone through that early, and they went out into the world, and then that's when they were faced with reality, right? Maybe they did have supportive parents, so their light was maintained, but then when they got out to the real world, here comes the evil coming to wear, tear, and put their lights out, right? But see, you collective, for some reason, the enemy, the opposition, could not put your light out. Maybe your light was dim and buried and covered up for so many years, but then you went within and you healed and you reconnect. Now your light is shining more brighter than ever, right? So the attempts at trying to put your light out have become greater. More people have surrounded you to try to put your light out, right? So now, because your light is being more strong and magnetic, now you have groups of people trying to come up against you to put your light out. This is how you know you're very powerful. This is how you know you are a true child of God and you are standing in your authenticity and your authority and your divine protection. Because people are coming in groups and droves to attack you and your spirit. That's crazy, collective. You got so many people who are filled with their evil spirits and demons that instead of them turning around and working on their lives and fixing their lives and making their lives better, they want to point the finger and attack you because you're too happy. You're too joyous. It shouldn't be you. You don't look like you. God loves you. You should. The way I knew you from back then. There's no way. You're not even perfect. Like they have all of these projections of how God should be and what it is about you, right? They just be talking, collective, talking. But see, this is why you were built for this. This is why you were made for this. And you are showing people that God is real in the most unconventional ways. And you're reaching out to different types of people, letting them know God is real, right? This is you, collective. You decided that you are not going to turn cold-hearted like this cold world, right? You're going to keep your heart pure and open despite what you go through. And that is powerful. It takes a lot. That is not an easy feat. You would have to have the will of God over your life. You would have to be backed by the Most High. You would have to have a strong connection in your faith forged in fire in order to go through what you went through and still come out on top, unscathed, right? Powerful, collective. I know who am I talking to? Who am I? I know I'm talking to somebody. I know I'm not the only one, okay? If this message resonates with you anyway, let me know down below in the comments because I know there's a few of y'all out there, okay? Listen, if this is your first time on my channel and you enjoy my content, please make sure you subscribe. I would definitely love to have you a part of our tribe because, you know, it's a vibe. All the time over here, baby. All right. Thank y'all so much for continuing to support my channel. It is Karkar. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.